Ferrari has revealed that its first entirely electric vehicle will debut in 2025. You might scoff at the idea of a Ferrari without a roaring V8 or V12 engine, but the company has no choice but to evolve its production according to the rising demand for electric vehicles. Between 2023 and 2026, the company promises to introduce 15 new models, only one of which will be all-electric. Ferrari Purosangue had its global unveil as the first-ever SUV from Ferrari. Purosangue is a very clear indication that Ferrari is striving to evolve with changing times while still clinging to its innate qualities of producing some of the quickest cars anywhere in the world. There is no mistaking a cherry red Ferrari when you see one go past, but can the brand keep up with the fast-shifting auto market toward EV? Like and subscribe to our channel as we launch into Ferrari's road to electric cars. Before staging a hugely successful initial public offering in 2015, Ferrari had already built itself as one of the most valuable brands in the world. Although the company continues to report enviable profit margins, recent underperformance in its shares has been partly attributed to worries about its late start in the EV race and how much it will cost to play catch-up. In Milan, the stock has fallen 22% this year, falling below its European automotive competitors and Italy's benchmark stock index. We should expect a clear focus on technology transition, qualifying the key burning question, mainly how the company will evolve in this new environment, not only in terms of products portfolio, said Marco Santino, a partner for automotive practice at management consultants Oliver Wyman. According to Swetha Ramachandran, who oversees GM's luxury brand equity fund, the focus is on the company's electrification plan, how its technology can adapt to a changing world, as well as its goal to prioritize value over volume, and what saturation, if any, they identify. Ferrari isn't new to electrification, as it has already introduced hybrid models like LaFerrari, SF90 Stradale and Spider. The SF90 hybrid with its twin-turbo V8 engine uses 3 electric motors which give the car an additional 220 EP boost. Benedetto Vigna, CEO of Ferrari, expects 5% of the brand's sales to come from electric vehicles. He told the Top Gear magazine that the upcoming 2025 all-electric Ferrari would be unique, a true Ferrari. Vigna, a former ST Microelectronics executive, was appointed as the CEO to hasten the transition away from the 12-cylinder engines and 4-figure horsepower the company is known for. A few months after Vigna, 53, took over as CEO, Ferrari reorganized its management team by hiring several executives from his previous company and collaborating with chipmaker Qualcomm Incorporated to develop more computerized car cockpits. Ferrari also described how they will account for hybrid and electric powertrains in a sustainability report. The SF90 Stradale is the first vehicle to use a rear mid-engine layout, and it can take into account the weight and placement of an electric motor and a battery. In addition, it is developing ideas for front mid-engine vehicles with a wide spectrum of comfort and sportiness. What might be anticipated in the upcoming years can already be seen in its present mid-engine flagship. Vigna reassured aficionados that the EV's sporty driving qualities would not be diminished by the additional weight of the all-electric drivetrain. He claimed that the automaker could handle the extra mass during the CNBC interview. He didn't say how, though. Vigna stated in the Top Gear interview that it is Ferrari's responsibility to blend tradition and innovation, adding, "We are working very hard to keep the soul of the machine." Ferrari has stated that it has no plans to create a self-driving vehicle. However, it may think about implementing some aspects of the technology in reaction to legislative changes and consumer desires, particularly in the GT market. The EV that Ferrari will release in 2025 is really a small part of a bigger picture. By 2030, the carmaker intends only 20% of its models to be ICE-powered vehicles. Ferrari expects fully electric cars to make up 5% of sales in 2025 and 40% in 2030. Hybrid models should rise to 55% of sales in 2025 from 20% in 2021, before dropping to 40% in 2030. With the electrified 296 GTB and SF90 Stradale already on the list, hybrids will make up the difference, and Ferrari is well on its way to achieving its objective. Ferrari intends to significantly expand its manufacturing in northern Italy as part of an electrification strategy. The automaker has purchased land close to its Maranello facility and begun laying the groundwork for a third manufacturing line that will be specifically used for producing electric vehicles. A new battery R&D facility will also be a part of the expansion. Let's move on to the details of the car. Going with the design, we can imagine the new EV takes inspiration from contemporary Ferraris and some classic supercars. Some patents show that the new electric car could come in a form of a two-door supercar instead of a four-door coupe like their rival Porsche's Taycan. Even though the car may be 2 years out, we have found some patent documents which might reveal details of the car's powertrain. A member of a Porsche Taycan Owners Forum was reading the European Union Intellectual Property Office's, or EUIPO, online patent database when he came upon a document with Ferrari's name and information about a modular electric powertrain. The patents themselves mostly relate to the layout and uses of the electric drive unit, which is an L-shaped device that combines an electric motor and a step-down transmission. Given that this drive unit looks to be capable of supporting just one wheel, Ferrari built it to have an axle exit from either side of the step-down box's output gear, but not both. If Ferrari's electric vehicles use this kind of drivetrain, they will either offer twin-motor rear-wheel drive or quad-motor all-wheel drive. The layout of the concept using 2 battery packs was revealed in the application, with one small pack under the passenger compartment and one taller pack behind it. Ferrari has filed another patent as well, which shows a vehicle with a quad-motor arrangement. While these patent documents only give us a rough idea of how the car's powertrain could be, we can even expect the car to be more than 1,000 up and to be one of the most powerful Ferraris. Additionally, Ferrari has shown a Vision Gran Turismo concept car that demonstrates what even more potent future Ferraris might look like for racing in the Gran Turismo 7 video game for aficionados of driving simulations. 3 motors totaling 326 horsepower are included in the Vision Gran Turismo. These combine with a twin-turbo V6 engine to produce an impressive 1,356 horsepower. However, there's a chance Ferrari's first electric vehicle might steal part of its electronic power from another source, possibly from the racing industry. Ferrari has just revealed the new 499p racing car. This hybrid sports car will compete in the World Endurance Championship in 2023 and uses the same 3-liter twin-turbo V6 as the digital concept car, but it's also packing a 280 HP electric motor that helps drive the front wheels. This is the most powerful electric motor fitted to any current Ferrari. Could an electric Ferrari supercar in the future use 4 of these motors, which would give it more than 1,100 horsepower? Let's wait and watch. How much could this new beast cost? Well, the release of the new EV supercar could be a statement from the firm to outperform flagship models of other companies like the Taycan and Tesla. But Ferrari wouldn't want the EV to go past the levels of their own super exclusive petrol flagships. So we can expect the electric car to be priced at a range of the SF90, which is $400,000, and not in the league of their flagship multi-million-dollar models like Rimac Nevera. Low-volume automakers like Ferrari find it difficult to justify spending the $1 billion to $2 billion necessary to create a battery electric model from scratch, due to the difficult economics of manufacturing an EV. Tens of billions of dollars are being invested by major automakers to strengthen their battery electric portfolios, including Ford and Volkswagen. A number of EV manufacturers that went public by merging with spaces but haven't yet made any money are having trouble securing funding in the meantime. "I will never build a Ferrari operating system. I would be foolish," Vigna told investors. "You have to focus on the areas where you can be the best." Some may think operating systems are pretty darn important to today's car buyers. If you're one of them, no Ferrari for you. Strategic relationships, according to a report, will be crucial for gaining access to innovative technologies while limiting capital spending. The firm is anticipated to disclose the pertinent sectors for new collaborations, which may follow in the footsteps of existing cooperation with Britain's YASA, now a division of Mercedes-Benz, which provides electric drive technologies for Ferrari's hybrid cars. Ferrari says it is working with 4 partners in Europe and Asia on battery components, to research solid-state batteries with high energy density. It will invest 4.4 billion euros by 2026 to electrify its future models. Bigna stated that Ferrari would rely on partners to produce bio and synthetic fuels, which might be an extra environmentally friendly alternative to all-electric technology. So, are you excited for a Ferrari all-electric supercar? Would you purchase an old Ferrari with a thundering V8 or V12 engine? Or would you go for an all-electric 1000 HP silent beast? Let us know in the comments. To know more about the upcoming Ferrari EV, subscribe and hit the bell icon, and we will keep you updated.